Welcome to the regular meeting of the Chiselhurst Borough Council meeting. It's July 11th, 2019. Um, I'm Council President Jamila Garnett, and I'm in for Mayor Michael Blunt today. He's in his absence due to a funeral. We'll now have the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Sunshine statement, please.
In accordance with Open Public Meeting Act, this meeting is called to order pursuant to notice of regular meeting, a copy of which had been made available to newspapers of local public circulation, and a copy which had been posted publicly in accordance with the law.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Alwan,
Present.
Chubb, Garnett,
Here.
Hearn,
Here.
Littles, Marone.
Here.
Approved minutes of June 6, 2019.
So,
Second.
Okay, council.
It's needed,
Oh, second. Somebody gonna second.
yes,
Yeah.
roll call.
Roll call, please.
Alwan,
yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Marone.
Here. Yes.
It's the rain, I'm telling you.
Not just me.
All right, that's good. We good? All right. Council committee reports. Councilwoman Alwan.
Thank you. Good evening, Council President and council members
Good evening.
and our esteemed attorney. My report is short for this month, but I wanted to share with our residents that produce vouchers are available for our low-income seniors for use at participating farm markets through November. So from now until November. However, there are some provisions before you get the vouchers. So, residents must be 60 years or older, 60 years old or older, with an annual income that does not exceed $22,459 if you are single, $30,451 for a two-person household. Eligible participants will receive $5 vouchers per person to purchase locally grown fruits, vegetables, and herbs from participating farmers markets. The Camden County Department of Health and Human Services Division of Senior and Disabled Services is the organizations that are providing the vouchers. There are currently 1,000 vouchers available, and they will be distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. When you pick up your vouchers, again, if you're 60 or over and you meet the income requirements, the vouchers will be dispersed and you must show required documents, such as a Social Security card, proof of income, and if you are in fact on Medicaid, if you get SNAP or SSI. Those things are required before you receive the vouchers. So you may be asking, where can I get these vouchers? There are several places on the form, and I will leave it here at the Borough Hall for you to come and see so you know where it is. I will name a few places that are close to us where you can get these vouchers. So beginning Wednesday, June 12th, so it already started, you can get the vouchers Monday through Friday, June through August, at the Camden County Department of Health and Human Services, 512 Lakeland Road, Blackwood, New Jersey. That's one of the places, and they're open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Another center that's close to us, and this is Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Pine Hill Senior Center, 131 East 12th Avenue in Pine Hill. So you can go pick up the vouchers then. Another area that is close to us is Virtua, 1000 Atlantic Avenue, that's Camden, New Jersey, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And Stella Farms, 459 Berlin New Freedom Road in Berlin. However, those dates for pickup at Stella Farms is only July 17th. There was June 25th, but obviously that passed. So July 17th, you can go to Stella Farms and pick up the vouchers. So we hope that you take advantage of getting this free produce and getting the vouchers through Camden County. And that concludes my report.
Okay, thank you, Councilwoman Alwa. Councilman Hurd?
Thank you, ma'am. Sorry, everybody, I'm a little beat up. I have a little report on recycling because again, we keep getting these notices about trash. It's not just us. Every township and borough is getting them. These notices that they're going to start either fining or surcharging us, for taking trash out of the recycling. And now that this little tariff war is going on, our recycling goes to China, and it's at kind of a small fee right now, but if that skyrockets, they're already going to start adding fees to recycling, and if we start adding fines and surcharges to that, it's going to beat up on the budget, and the money will have to come out of somewhere else. So we just need to be a little bit more diligent, because they are making complaints to us about trash and all too. There's a new flyer, I believe they're in the rack out in the hallway here, and they have a list that they're calling the Dirty Dozen of stuff that they don't want us putting in the recycling. And number one is plastic bags. They don't want you to put them in the recycling can or use them to put your recycling out. Like the council president just said, we have several of those red barrels out in the garage. If you don't have one at your house, get in touch with us and we'll get you one. Even if you can't get over here, we'll try to bring it to you. So if you don't have one, don't put the stuff out in a plastic bag, because they're going to start getting told to leave that. And then you're just going to have stuff to be mad about.
They can't take it.
Yeah, they can't take it because these guys are going to fine us. They don't want plastic bags. And, I don't understand all of this either. They don't want shredded paper. Hazardous waste, I understand. We're supposed to take that to the county collections during the summer. Diapers and biohazards like that. Non-recyclable plastics. They don't want any cups, styrofoam, or paper. They don't want the lids, the caps, or the straws. They don't want liquids in the containers with the lids on. They don't want ceramics or non-recyclable glass, frozen food containers, and this I've been throwing like ice cream boxes. I rinsed them out a little bit, and apparently that's bad too. And I save scrap metal for last because we have a couple of guys that ride through Chislehurst, and they're pretty good at picking up scrap metal. So basically what I do is I'll put it outside out front where the trash goes for a few days. And then if they don't pick it up after 2 or 3 days, I have to bring it back and figure out what I'm going to do with it. But I haven't had a problem yet. One little piece of metal strip out there, and it doesn't even last a day. Somebody stops and gets it. So that if you want to do that, and I think those guys are kind of local, so you're helping them make a living too. So that's what I do. It's just a suggestion. I can't make you do that. And basically that's all I have. We just have to be careful about the trash and the recycling. We've been doing very good. We've taken a lot of tonnage. We've saved tens of thousands of dollars in dumping fees. Right now we're paying nothing. We're even getting a little bit of money for the recycling. If we start having to pay and we start getting fined and surcharged, it's not going to be good for the budget. And that's all I have this month. There isn't any rent control much in the summer because, we're on hiatus. And yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Councilman Rowe?
Good evening. My report tonight will be brief. For schools, I had the pleasure of attending the Winslow Township High School graduation with Council President Jamila Garnett. It was a great graduation. I would like to personally say congratulations to all the Chislehurst students who graduate this year. Shoot for the stars, and the best of luck in your future endeavors. Last week, Councilwoman Karen Chu and myself worked on restructuring the pricing terms and conditions of the renting the community center. It's still being worked on, and we should have it completed for the next month's meeting. For emergency services, our emergency response plan is still being updated. That is all.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, what did you have?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Councilman. I just forgot, I would like to give the public a contact person.
Okay.
Because I know sometimes when we give the reports, you know, they
Right.
need a contact person. The contact person for the voucher program is Jennifer McQuaid at 856-858-3220. Again, Jennifer McQuaid at 856-858-3220 to get the vouchers for the fresh vegetables throughout the New Jersey farm markets.
Thank you. Okay, as far as my report is concerned, I just want to go over a couple things. I attended the meeting with JIF, that was held for all elected officials. A letter of invitation was given to all council members to attend. It was sent by our borough clerk, Gloria Rose. It also indicated that the borough receives $250 credit towards their insurance assessment for each elected official. So I'm not sure if you guys were able to attend or not, because there were different dates, and I'm not sure if they're going to do it again, but it was very informative. It was held over there in Winslow at their senior building. That's the one I attended, and it was very informative to learn about different things that can go on here in the workplace and not. I was also invited to take part in a roundtable discussion with Congressman Donald Norcross. The session was very informative, and it discussed on ways that the state could better help serve our town and also South Jersey. As far as the community center is concerned, we did have new refrigerators and freezers have been replaced, and also a new microwave. There were so many complaints about it, and I'm so glad that we were able to get that in there before the Freedom School camp started for the summer, as well as different, wedding receptions and baby showers and all types of events were going on there. So we're still, like Councilman Marone said, they're working on trying to better the application and get things better for the community center, and I want to give a shout out to, even though they stopped for the summer, I believe, I want to give a shout out to Coach Kenny and also Jordan Lyles for having the activities at the center for the students and children here in Chislehurst to go to, because it's been very, very good. They replaced new, rims? Yeah, rims and nets for the basketball hoops, Don't tell my son I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to basketball. But they replaced that, and I just want to thank you, because the kids, they're enjoying it. And I stopped by there when they were doing it, and it was a lot of kids, and they wanted to know. Even when it shut down, they're still showing up trying to say, is it open yet? Is it open yet? But they'll be back going soon, so thank you for that. So I just wanted to say that the mayor, he already, in our last meeting, he addressed some concerns that Councilman Littles had. He stated about that all the matters that he did address were handled. I did receive his email as well, so all that was handled, and the email was sent to myself, the borough clerk, and the mayor. I wanted to say that every third Wednesday of the month, the food bank at First Baptist is open from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And the food is funded by South Jersey Food Bank, the Food Bank of South Jersey, and also different grants from ShopRite over here in Berlin. So we thank them for that. So it's located at 57 Whitehorse Pike, right here in Chislehurst, and it's also an emergency food bank. So if you know someone who might need food, it's not just on that particular day. Now this month it will be on July 17th from 4 to 8. At Grant AME Church, Mother Earth is every Thursday at 12 p.m. So please make sure you guys go out and have a great time over there. We invite all the seniors to come over there, right? All the seniors? No? You're done for the summer? Okay, they took a break for the summer. So you guys have to wait till September. All right, come back in September, put it on your calendar. You don't want to miss it because they have awesome food and different activities that you guys can go to. Okay. All right, so as Councilman Marone did state for the Winslow graduation, we did attend that. We thank them for inviting us, to having us, and congratulations to all of the graduating class of 2019. Okay. Thank you all for your reports. Make a motion to open this meeting to the public.
Second.
All right, this meeting is now open to the public. Anyone? Roll call, please. Yes.
Alwine,
Yes.
Barnett,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Marone.
Yes.
Okay. This meeting is now open and if to the public, and if anyone from the public wishes to have a comment, concern, or question, please address it to me. I will try to answer it the best way possible. Anyone come forward. Hello.
My name is Juanita Presley, 231 Washington Avenue in Chislehurst, and I'm the program coordinator for the Freedom School. And I just first want to thank the borough and the Chislehurst School Board for their support of the Freedom School and being able to use the facility. It's been great. We are at full capacity. People are still calling me, and I'm going to have to turn people away. But we have a lively group of children this year, and everything is going well. And being able to have the use of the school has been really wonderful. And I just wanted to say, the refrigerator and the freezer was right on time, because matter of fact, right after they were put in, the food bank came. So that was right on time. The other thing I just wanted to let everyone know that on July the 16th at 10 a.m., we're going to be celebrating NASA's 50th anniversary. And under direction of Councilwoman Karen Chu, we're going to be doing a special something for the anniversary. So if you're free, please come on out. It'll be held at this in the schoolyard, on the school grounds. So and also we want to thank Karen Chu for her support in promoting the STEM program, and she's going to be doing different activities with the kids starting this week. So, also, I wanted to let you know that our closing program is going to be on August the 9th, which is a Friday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And you'll get an opportunity to see the different things that the children did during the course of this camp year. The camp is really taken off. More and more people are interested. And hopefully it's something that we can continue to do in the future, with your support. And with that, that's all I wanted to say. Just thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, councilmen and women of Chislehurst Borough. My name is Penelope Stevens, and I was a resident here, and I just currently purchased a property, me and my husband, at 317 Francis Avenue. We purchased that property in February of this year, and we made settlement in April the 8th of this year. Now, since we've been over there to work on the property, renovate it, we find that there is no sewer connected to the property. Now, when we made settlement, we paid a quarter of the sewer, you know, prior to, making settlement. And we are currently paying a sewer bill. So we're trying to understand, why are we paying a sewer bill when it has not been connected to the sewer? And we know that, we called out, Bach Associate, we were told, that they may know or have the number of people or the addresses of the homes that were connected to the sewer, so we did call them out. They came out and they searched and they looked, but they see where it comes in from the street. But there's no other clean out, no other connection. So me and my husband and some friends in the neighborhood, we did our own little searching, trying to find out, well, how's it connected? So they said if you run some water and you look and you see it going through the pipe, then it's connected. So we didn't see that, and so we found where the septic tank was. And we opened up the cap and we ran the water through the toilet, and there it went into the septic tank. So we're trying to find out why it was not connected. I did come in, I know there's an ordinance, ordinance 91-7, it says requiring the mandatory hookup and connections to the Chislehurst sanitary sewer system was adopted in July of 1991. And they said it was, the ordinance makes it mandatory for everybody to be hooked up to the sewer. So again, we don't understand why it's not hooked up. Now, we did a little research on our own, and we find that there was several people that owned the property. And so if they owned the property and it was mandatory to be hooked up, what happened? So I looked again and I found a little research, and it talks about, let me see what that paper is. Let me see here. Okay, it talks about the failure to make connection, since it was mandatory. It says 38387-6. It says, if the owner of any property in the borough shall fail to make any connection or installation required by this article within the time herein required, the borough may proceed to make such connections or installations or cause the same to be made, and place a lien on the property for the cost and interest. Now I'm asking someone, if whoever can help me, were there a lien placed on the property? Because we know that it was not done. And there was another thing about the fees. If you, as you also know, under the ordinance, it was a 30-day notice period was required, notifying all property owners to begin the procedure for the mandatory hookup. And there was a 25-day fine for each violation of the ordinance after the 30 days, and $10 per day for each day that the violation continued. So now I would think that somebody should have been getting fined, or somebody should have had a lien on their property, or something, or somebody should have hooked up to the sewer. So I'm trying to see if the borough can, if the committee here could help us try to find out what's going on and what happened.
So what is your main question? What are you asking the borough to find out about what?
Well, I want to find out why there's no sewer connected, and I'm getting a sewer bill.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the main thing, why it wasn't hooked up, if it was mandatory.
So,
Do you
Okay.
mind if I ask,
Yes.
are you paying the sewer bill to the borough or to the CCMUA?
We're paying it to both. We're paying it to both. When we made settlement, that was one of the things that we had to pay with one of the quarters, the quarter that we,
Okay.
yeah, and I do have that with me. It was in my bag if you want to see it.
And it sounds like you would like to have your connection restored.
right. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, have it restored, have it connected. It was never connected.
Okay. I don't know off the top of my head, but that's either a borough issue or a CCMUA issue. I know the CCMUA deals with new connections to the system, and it sounds like this is more just a restoration of an existing connection.
Well,
So-
who would pay for this, since it was supposed to be connected?
I'm not sure if there's a charge or not, since it's already connected. since
It's
you
not
have the
already
line.
connected.
Well, the line.
Oh,
is
yeah, the
existing,
line,
right.
yeah, the line comes to the house, but the house is not connected to the
Right.
street.
There's, it's kind of fact sensitive as to whether or not it's the borough's responsibility or the county's. It depends on a few variables. My thought would be to contact, either the supervisor of the Department of Public Works here, or I know the CCMUA's website, you've probably been on it, has a lot of different numbers to call for this issue and a lot of information. I think if you provide, they'd probably be the best place to start. If you provide them with the information you just provided to us, they'll most likely come out, and if it's something they can connect, I think that'd be fairly easy.
Okay, you said call them, but I thought since it was a borough thing, you know, this is in the borough, I would call them first instead of you finding out what happened, why
Yeah,
it's not connected.
all of the boroughs all the municipalities in Camden County entered an
Okay.
agreement with the CCMUA back in the 80s, I think in 1986. And that gave the CCMUA some unique oversight over certain matters. I'm not saying that they definitely would oversee this particular matter, but they do often deal with connection fees, connections, new connections, and restorations of former connections, which it sounds like this may be. So my thought is, if you call them, they should be able to tell you that, one, this is a matter they can handle and they'll handle for you, or this is a borough matter. And then at that point, you'll be able to contact Public Works and say, I already spoke with the CCMUA, they told me this is a borough matter, how can you help me out?
'Cause I know you've been up here
Yeah, I've
several
been-
times,
yeah, I have,
and the
because
mayor,
I met you.
right, and the mayor has been out. So
Yeah.
what we're going to do is, I'm going to put this to him, so that way we can get on this side some information.
Yeah.
Okay, this is our borough solicitor, so
Okay,
that's why he was answering the questions that I can't
right.
answer. So we're gonna get this over to him, and then he will be in contact with you, and then if you don't mind, just leaving. Did
Yeah,
you
I'll
already
leave
leave your information with Gloria?
no, but I will.
Okay, leave your
Yeah.
information with Gloria, and then sometime next week he'll be back, and we contact you
Okay.
as to what, because I know you've been going around and around.
Around and around.
But you did a lot of information.
Yeah,
You're
we
good with
did.
finding information. That's
And
for
we
sure.
had neighbors help us out and.
Well, that's good. I'm
found a
sorry you
store.
had to deal with this
Yeah.
issue, and we're going to try to get it resolved as quickly as we
Okay,
can.
I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Thank
And
you.
so who would determine who would have to pay for this, tying into the to the sewer?
I think that they first determine whether or not there's any fee at all.
Right.
Again, that comes down to certain facts. I know if there's no line whatsoever, like if you just build a new property or a new building on a property and you have to hook up to the system, there's a new connection fee for that. But when you have an existing line already, it may be a matter where they just turn it back on and you continue to pay your monthly or quarterly.
But when you
service
say
fee.
turn it back on, it's never been on. There's no connection from the house running to the street.
I see.
That's what I'm talking about.
So so you would need a new line connected.
Yes.
Connecting
Okay.
it.
The people never connected. Now, when I went to the sewer place, when I paid my bill, because I have another one here, she said, informed me that even if you're not connected, you're still gonna pay a sewer bill. She said they had some agreement that that's how they was gonna do it. I said, what?
That's probably the agreement I was talking about from the
80s.
80s, because there is
From
a,
the 80s, I was here in the 90s. I lived here until 2010. So I don't even know anything about the 80s.
right.
That sewer
Me
came
either.
in after I was,
Right.
came in after the 80s. I mean, in the 90s sometime.
My thought is, if there's no existing line right now from your home to the main line on the street,
Right.
that's almost definitely a CCMUA issue, and you would want to talk to them
Oh,
about
okay.
establishing a new connection.
Okay.
All right, I appreciate that, and I will do that. And I may be back. Okay,
Yes,
thank
we
you.
will talk to you
Okay,
next week. Thank you so
thank
much for
you.
coming in.
Thank you again.
All right. Anyone else from the public?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
My name is Kenny Smith from 231 Washington Avenue. First thing I'm up here representing the Drug Alliance. We're having the Chiselhurst National Night Out. It's going to be on August 6th. what we plan on doing, I'm not sure we're coordinating everything right now. So it's gonna be at the playground or it's gonna be at the school. We're trying to figure that out, because if it rains, then we're gonna have to go to the school.
Okay.
What
What time does that start?
that we're gonna start that at 6 o'clock, and we're probably going to like 9. Okay. We're looking at having moon bounces, face painting, music, food, and we're looking at showing a movie.
Okay.
I'd like all y'all to attend, come out. The goal of National Night Out is to bring the community together, almost like what we do with Chiselhurst Day.
Okay.
So I definitely like y'all to come out. If anybody on council wants to participate or be in the meetings of planning this, you're totally invited. Just give me a call. My number is 856-308-6063. Basically, every kid in the neighborhood has it. So just give me a call. We can, get your input. Also, I wanted to say that Garrison Lodge number 3 of Chiselhurst, New Jersey, has adopted a Eastern Star chapter, which is called Harmonia chapter number 3. The young ladies are willing to do different things in the community, to help out in the community, talk to the young ladies in the community, things of that nature, things that the brothers can't do. We just, what I'm gonna do in the future is bring them out so I can introduce them to y'all. Maybe you can ask them some questions, things that y'all see that maybe that can help the young ladies in the community. So that's what we're doing right there. And I had a question. That's my last thing, my question. I heard I was talking about how the emergency management and everything like that. And I know that we don't have, quote unquote, a fire company. I just had an idea of kind of creating a emergency. Almost, it's like a fire company, but it's not a fire company. It's the emergency company, or whatever you want to call it, for the community. And basically, these men in the community are the people, when an emergency happens, they do what they have to do to help everybody in the community in conjunction with the police and everything, and the public works people. It almost be like the fire company, but they're not putting out fire.
Right.
They're the emergency
so they would work
people.
on they would probably be part of the emergency management committee.
Yeah.
So once, Councilman Marone and the other person that's working on it, once they get together, that'll be something that maybe you could talk to them about, and that way you have a committee.
And
Because they're going to need a committee. We need one.
And
so.
to bring the men out in the community, and the women too,
Yeah, men and
whoever
women.
want to be, to help out when things happen.
Right.
Like if it was a big flood or whatever.
That's what
we
emergency
can't-
management's all about. The
We
community.
can't wait until somebody
Yeah.
else come here
Coming
when we
together and
already
helping.
here. We need
That's
to
good.
help each other out. So that's the only idea I had.
Okay, so yeah, just get with Councilman Marone.
Okay.
He'll be happy to get you all your ideas. He sure will.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and thank you.
Thank you.
You
So
have a nice day.
remember, National Night Out is August the 6th, starting at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and either be at the Leanna Harris Park located on Center Avenue, or if it rains, it's going to be at the community center, correct? Okay. All right. The chief of police was here, and he was going to announce this, but I'll do it after we close the public. Anyone? Hey, hi.
Kathy Jordan, 12 Amherst Drive, in Town and Country Mobile Park. Let's just say we had a panic in the park because there was nowhere to go for the tornado, the warnings, and everybody called me. So I called Miss Garnett and asked if we could go to the church. And by the time we had all tried to get something together, the warning was over. But then we had a second one. I'm telling you, everybody was freaking out. And I would definitely be on your tornado thing or hurricane or whatever, because and all the old people, because we've never really had it like for a Chislehurst tornado warning,
Right.
and they freaked, and some that can't walk, some that are in, they're in their wheelchairs with their oxygen, and I'm telling you, my phone was going off. Why, I don't know, but my phone was going off, and her phone was, because I kept calling. But okay, I know you're in the process and all, but what if, who do we call for a key for the community center? If, like, say it happens tomorrow, who the heck cares about laws and what's got to be copied? And you got to protect the people.
Yeah, these are all things that we're.
And
trying
we
to
live
figure
in
out.
mobile homes. We
Yeah.
be the first one to blow on by,
Yeah, this is a great point, and it's definitely something we have to bring attention to.
But, like, we should do it.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Like, just, we don't care about beds and all that stuff. We just want
It's a sound
everybody.
building to go to.
Right.
Just something, yeah, and who would have the key? By the time we
Well, the
tried to
police,
figure it
the
out.
Police. The police have a key
Yeah,
to
but you know how
every-
many people are going to be calling the police that night?
Well, that's the thing. If myself or whoever's on the committee can call an officer and say, we need to get in there, they need to open it for us right then and there. Because I'm not going to have, I mean,
They're
I might
basically
have a
gonna
key,
go.
but
Yeah.
the
Right.
officer on duty should have the key at all times.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then we'll just grab people that can't walk and transport them because we don't have,
Yeah, we
like he
use-
said, we don't have ambulances, and we'll call them, but
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
You
we
know.
have a shared services, of course, with
Right.
different municipalities. But as far as our own plan, that's what we're working on right now, and I hope that we have it together by the next
It's
meeting.
just taking a lot of time
know.
because it's,
oh, I
it hasn't been
understand.
done in so long.
Yeah, but that's why
it is-
everybody got scared. They
Right.
said that we never have that stuff, so they were really scared. Okay,
Okay, thank
well, I
you.
can relay it for you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna close this. Anyone else from the public wishes to come forward? Okay, I'm gonna close this portion of the public meeting.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alwan,
Yes.
Barnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
Okay, before we approve the reports, I just want to say this. The police department is sponsoring a auto show. It's going to be made for this, and Diversfield presents second annual Mega Meet. All makes and models, top 50 low card limbo, two-step competition, best of awards. It's a car show. I know at Chislehurst they did not have a car show there this year, but the Chislehurst Police Department is putting on a car show. The date is August 18th. The time is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to be at the Leanna Harris Park. There's going to be food, music, raffles, and more, and hosted by Louis the Legend Roman. So, the registration, if you want to enter a vehicle, is $25, and the spectators are free. If you have any questions, please contact the Chislehurst Police Department for more information. Thank you. All right, approve reports.
Reports. Clerk report for the month of June. Total amount collected, $1,512.20. Court report for the month of June. Total amount collected, $5,391.25. Tax collector / sewer department. Total amount collected for May, $560,550.20. Tax office and sewer department for the month of June, total amount collected, $68,778.14. Total amount of Chislehurst Police Department for the month of May, total mileage is 9,281 miles, total arrests is 5, total police calls for service 430, average calls per day is 14, Traffic Division report, total accident is 2. The CFO submitted his quarterly report for the month of June, and that's all my reports.
Approve reports.
So moved.
Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
Okay, I'm making a motion that we table ordinance 2019-6.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Jew,
Good.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
Choose not here. Okay. Okay, and, the motion is to table the ordinance 2019-6. Do I have to read it? Or no? No. Okay, that's it. Okay. So, I make a motion to open to the public ordinance 2019-7, ordinance amending the borough's March 14th, 2019 salary ordinance to the borough clerk's salary to hereby approve on second and final reading. To open to the public.
So moved.
Oh, second.
Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
Anyone from the public wishes to come forth to speak on ordinance 2019-7, please come forward now. No one from the public wishes to come forward. I make a motion that we close this ordinance 2019-7 portion to the public.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
Ordinance 2019-7. Ordinance amending the borough's March 14, 2019 salary. Ordinance to the borough clerk's salary is hereby approved on second and final reading.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
Resolution 19-129, authorized in Parasum tax foreclosures for certain properties on approved revised tax foreclosure list.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
Resolution 19-130, accept resignation of Dawn Toomer Clayton as violation court clerk.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
We wish Miss Dawn Toomer, success on her new journey. And we thank her for her services here. Now, Resolution 19-131, 132, 133, 134, 135, and 136 in the total amount of $600. Refunds and cleaning escrows.
Oh, so moved.
Second.
Did I say that right? It's been moved in second. Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
Resolution 19-137. Accept the resignation of Odell Carolina as laborer from the Public Works Department.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
We thank Mr. O'Carolina for his services rendered here at the borough. He's been an awesome worker. I know a lot of the residents always talk about how jolly he is and how much of an awesome work he does. We wish you well on your endeavors and your journeys in the future. Resolution 19-138, appoint Ramon Obey as laborer for the Public Works Department.
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
Resolution 19-139, appoint Marika Bookman as violations court clerk.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Morone.
Yes.
Resolution 19-140, renewal of motor tile license for Yazvir Car for the operation of Jaws Petroleum LLC.
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call please.
Alwine. Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Maroon.
Yes.
Resolution 19141, accept the resignation of Kevin L. Berry as laborer from the Public Works Department.
Second.
Roll call please.
Alwine. Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Maroon.
Yes.
We thank Mr. Berry for all of his works here in the borough. We wish you well on your new journey. We thank you so much. Resolution 19142, authorize the borough engineer to prepare bid specifications and advertise for bids for a new trash truck.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call please.
Alwine. Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Maroon.
Yes.
Resolution 19143, authorize emergency contract with Municipal Maintenance Company for emergency repairs to the Atlantic Zimmerman Avenue pumping station.
Second.
Roll call please.
Alwine. Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Maroon.
Yes.
Resolution 19144, approved to submit application to execute a grant contract with the NJ DOT for the reconstruction of Thompson Avenue and Hayes Avenue Phase 2.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call please.
Alwine. Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Maroon.
Yes.
Is there any new business from council? Okay, just a reminder, August 18th is the car show at the Leanna Harris Park from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and it's located at 324 Center Avenue in Chislehurst. Approved bills for payment.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Alwine. Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Maroon.
Yes.
Next meeting will be August 1st, Thursday, commencing at 7 p.m. Thank you. Have a good night.